Shalom. I wanted to make a quick reference to an observation that I've been seeing tonight. I'm in the middle of watching a basketball game, and by the way, welcome to Elijah Raven Ministry. Uh, I want to make a quick reference to a lot of commercials that I've been seeing. I've been noticing, not tonight, but I really don't watch a lot of television, and I've been noticing this for years, but I've never really convey. But it's kind of odd. We live in the United States of America, what they call the greatest country on earth, which is really not the greatest country on earth. It's the most hypocritical country on earth. It is I would say probably I probably would say Canada is probably the greatest country on earth. I mean, I'm just spitballing here. They have free healthcare, free healthcare. But anyway, if you notice, when you look at the commercials, they are always trying to show interracial couple. It's like they're trying to force it down our throat. Now notice, the majority of the commercials that we see in America is usually somebody who is of African descent, a black person and a white person. The majority of the commercials that we see, whether it's a man or a woman, or a man and a man, or people hanging out together, getting something to eat, is always a white person and a black person. You never see those Chinese people integrating with European. You don't see a lot of Hispanic Mexican in commercial integrating with European. You don't see a lot of Indians in commercials integrating with European. You don't see a lot. You don't see a lot of that, but you see a lot of black people integrating with European. And when I say with European, I say with European because, for one, this country is quote unquote a European country, for so to speak, without the context of history put in. But with white supremacy structure, this country belongs to European. Now, it's almost crazy. It's saying the psychological warfare, the psychological bombardment that when you watch television, when people of color watch television, especially Christians, because I say Christians because the majority of Christians are not really aware. They're not fully awake. They're not. It's like they sleepwalk through life, asking no question whatsoever about why things are, how things got, where a particular viewpoint or philosophical point came from, or who. I mean, they don't ask questions. The who, what, when, where, why. So that's why I say a lot of Christians, black Christians. But it's amazing the psychological warfare that is played through television, and when they play those commercials, they force feed you that I'm talking about. It's real. The mental or psychological warfare is real, and the reason they do that is because they want to actually demelanate the population. If you read the ISIS paper by Francis Cress Wilson, she speaks on this very subject. How psychologically Europeans have to get African Americans, quote unquote, African Americans, to accept a lighter race and to reject the darker race. That's also in the Willie Lynch letter, the Willie Lynch philosophy as well. This is all psychological warfare. So until you understand what you're seeing, and until you understand that you get more information reading psychologically, historically, socially based book rather than watching television. You know, people are up 16 hours out of a day, watching television 8, 9 hours out of a day. You know what I mean? When you get home from work or before you go to work or whatever, you watch the news all the time. You're not going to get the proper information from the media. You're not. So I just wanted to put that out there and make you guys aware. It's insane. I'm telling you, I'm not knocking the fact that people can come together and enjoy themselves. I'm knocking the fact that you don't see people of other races in commercials that are quote unquote mixed or integrated. I don't see a lot of Chinese people. I don't see a lot of Mexican, Hispanic, people. I don't see. I mean, like the other Arabs. Arabs. You don't see Arabs in. I'm like, what? This is crazy. It's crazy. But anyway, let me get back to the game. Enjoy yourselves out there. May y'all be with you. Shalom. Man.